Who would have thought that an anime made in 1995 would be ported over so well in 2001 that we would go wholeheartedly out of our way to watch every single one, every buy every game, have every toy, and see every picture. Now there's a movie coming out, and I have to say, it's about time. Through years and years of speculation, question, and other inquiries, there's finally a movie coming out, and I'm personally excited. But is it a good excited or a bad excited? We'll figure it out. Okay, first off, let's start with the main character and one of my favorites, Goku. Goku is a Saiyan from another planet who was sent here to destroy Earth, but through an accident forgets his memory and ends up saving the Earth. I love this character because he's always the strongest, and because he always has a kind heart, and he's really funny. If anybody knows about Goku, they know about how much of a jokester he is, how much he makes fun of himself and others, and how strong he is when he needs to be. That's why I love Goku. But in the new Dragon Ball Z movie, the actor Justin Chatwin will be playing the infamous Goku. I personally think this isn't a good match because he's not the Goku type. He doesn't look like Goku, and he doesn't act like Goku in the trailers that we've seen. He's not funny, and he doesn't have the hysterical side we all know. He's just too serious, and he seems like a doubting teenager, which we've seen 100 times over. And up next we have Chi-Chi. She's Goku's wife slash girlfriend slash crazy stalker, who in the beginning of time chased Goku around all the cities trying to find him so she can make him hers. She even tried to get the Dragon Balls at one point to wish that he'd love her forever. And I think that was funny because of the things she'd do, and the fact that in one episode he actually had to go up to her and ask for her help because he needed one of the Dragon Balls. This is the Chi-Chi that would be playing Chi-Chi in the movie. And I must say, you're making me so horny. I'm just kidding. Kinda. But in the end, will she live up to her stalker image? Or will she? Because I've heard rumors that she is actually not going to be stalking Goku. She's actually going to be staying in the back, secretly admiring him. Something that Chi-Chi would never do. Never. Because of the fact that Chi-Chi loves Goku so much and she wants him to love her as well. Bulma, a blue-haired girl whose father owns the major syndicate called Capsule Corp. If you don't know what capsules are, they're little things that you throw on the ground and they morph into huge creatures or robots, depending on what you put in there. She is sick of her life and decides, you know what, I'm going to team up with this little boy over here. So she teams up with Goku around their adventures, and she ends up getting in a lot more trouble than Goku does, and that is a lot. Now, I don't know what the deal is with them and not quite getting it right, but this Bulma is nothing like the ones we've seen in the cartoons, seeing as how she has no blue hair except for a little stripe in the front. But she does have the hairstyle, which I will give her that, because Chatwin has nothing like that. Bulma has nothing like that. And I must say, she is the closest thing to Bulma we're going to get in the movie. She's actually the closest thing we're going to get to anybody in the movie, except for, Piccolo. But enough of the hating. Bulma in this one is still Capsule Corp's favorite daughter, and she runs around with Goku. I don't know how they meet, but we'll figure it out sooner or later. Villain turned hero, Piccolo started out as King Piccolo, a guy who throughout the years was trapped on Earth until one day he was freed to get the Dragon Balls to wish himself into immortal status. But when defeated by Goku, he became a good guy after splitting up from Kami, a wise elder who I think took all the good out of him, and Piccolo was left. But Piccolo decided, I don't want to be the bad guy. So he joins up with Goku later on in the series during the Z sagas, but not in the movie. In the movie, he's going to be a bad guy. See, a bad guy. Alright, this guy, if you don't know, he's the green one, alright, not the girl. This guy is one of the closest characters we have to the entire movie. Alright, King Piccolo is a really, really nasty guy who will stop at nothing to get the Dragon Balls, and I respect him and hate him for it because of the fact that he does try to kill Goku and almost succeeds at least a couple of times. But the thing about Dragon Ball is the fights actually last a lot longer than they supposed to. Piccolo in this one's kind of mean. I don't know if he's gonna make a return like he's supposed to, but who knows? We'll see. Yamcha, my ex-favorite character. X because he got pulled out of that he got pulled out of Dragon Ball Z series right in the middle, and I mean pulled. There was no explanation why he left. He was pulled out and never came back. Now I love Yamcha because he was a bad boy in the beginning, but then he gets his butt kicked by a little boy and decides, you know what, I'm gonna team up with this kid until I can get him back. He never gets him back. All Goku does is get stronger, but I do respect him for his willingness. This is, I guess, the new Yamcha. He, there's not much about him in any of the things I've looked up, but the fact that he might just be uh, a fizzle character. If you don't know what a fizzle character is, a character that shows up and then fizzles right out, just like he did in the stories of Dragon Ball Z. I kind of want to see him because I kind of want to see my ex-favorite hero coming back, but who knows. Master Roshi, Goku's second teacher, and probably a convicted sex offender by the way he acts around women. I mean, if you watch the uncut versions of Dragon Ball, you'll see that he kind of gets a glimpse at Bulma's naughty bits, if you know what I'm saying. And I think that's kind of a perverted thing to do, seeing as how he always watches exercise videos all day, going, with an expression looking like he's choking the weasel. Uh-oh, we have a problem. Just looking at the trailer from my other picture, you can see that the only thing he has that Master Roshi has is the stick and the Hawaiian shirt. I mean, he didn't even bald his hair for the role, so he must not be committing fully to it. My one question is he gonna act like a pervert? Because if he is, I am definitely going to go see this movie first. Krillin was my second favorite, seeing as how he was always right there with Goku, even though he was a human. Powered up, even I think stronger than him to stop him one time. I don't know, but Krillin was also one of my favorites, seeing as how he took down Vegeta the first time he showed up to Earth. Now, I really can't wait. I really can't wait to see his adaptation in the new movie. Oh man, I really can't wait. Wait. What's going on here? There's no Krillin in the movie? How you cut out one of the main characters? I mean, come on. He was the first character announced in the Dragon Ball franchise. Goku met Krillin before he even met Master Roshi, alright? It goes Gohan, Krillin, Master Roshi, Bulma, Chi-Chi, alright? That's how it goes. Besides, I don't know how it all goes, but I know that he was first, alright? I know that he was first. He was the first person to ever meet. But how can you cut out Krillin? Krillin was one of the main characters who stood in, even in GT. An old man in GT, he stood out and was one of the best characters in the world. I have to say, they cutting him out was a horrible idea. Horrible. A few characters I'd like to see next time around are Vegeta. I mean, Vegeta was one of the main characters, and he was the only one other than Goku that could turn into Super Saiyan. Gohan and Krillin. Well, that's it. If you guys were wondering why I didn't cover any other minor characters, or because I was covering the ones that actually made it past Dragon Ball, not just the ones that were in Dragon Ball for a short time but didn't really make an impact in the series. And well, that's it. I mean, have fun, and I will definitely see you at the movies.